Good morning, everyone. It's about 9 o'clock in London, and it's my only full day in London. We're going to be doing a ton of stuff today. I've got a whole map planned out. Get strapped in. Right now I'm just headed to grab some breakfast. Nothing too fancy, just something that'll maybe support me a little bit more than the Red Bull and chocolate I had this morning. So let's start with that. So I give you the first stop in our grand London adventure. This is London Bridge, and I give you some dates and stuff that I just looked up on Wikipedia, but I'm not going to be a tour guide this trip. I might give you some information, but we're here. It's impressive and beautiful. I really like it. Now we're going to move on to the next spot. Right now I'm standing in front of the Dickens Inn. Apparently it was a favorite spot of Charles Dickens. When people say what the Dickens, that is in reference to Charles John Huffam Dickens. Didn't know if you knew that. The outside is just stunning. I mean, these garden flower walls, impressive. So coming here was a bit of a 2-for-1. I wanted to see the Dickens Inn, and St. Catherine's Docks were also on the list, which is right here. It's pretty. It's a little bit further removed from all the hubbub that you normally would find crowds in, so I think it's worth a trip out here, just if nothing else for the peace and quiet. We're gonna head over to our next place now, which is, give me a second, something that is definitely a little bit more hubbub-ish. The Tower of London. It's just a little bit that way. Let's head over. So right now I'm at the London Tower of London. London Tower Bridge, Tower of London. I wasn't planning on going inside because I just didn't think we'd have time, but this whole bike situation is really speeding things up. So I'm gonna go grab a ticket and check out the inside. So of course when you come to the Tower of London, you come to check out the crown jewels. The yeoman said that it would take about 20 minutes to get through that line, and while that bike is saving me a ton of time, I don't know if it's saving me that much time, so we might have to skip the crown jewels today, and next time we come here just show up super early and try and check it out then, because for now I don't think it's going to happen. But we can still check out the rest of the Tower of London, and that will be cool, right? Yeah. Right. So that's gonna have to do for today at the Tower of London. There's still so much to see, but frankly, I just don't have time. I've got so many other things I still have to get to before things close and it gets dark. So we're gonna be off. Let's see what the next item in our list is. Oh man, we got a ways to go. So via Cannon Street, we are going to get to St. Paul's Cathedral. Let's go. I forgot an attraction. I was just riding by and I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. So behind me is the monument to commemorate the Great London Fire that happened here a long time ago. You can go up inside it, go to the top, but as you guessed it, we don't have time for that. See, the key to London and experiencing a lot of it is to not really experience any singular thing. So we're gonna keep moving on to St. Paul's as originally promised. Here's a little added bonus for the day. It's the anniversary of the Royal Air Force, so they're doing this huge flyover, and everyone's lining up for it and getting ready. Look at this. Well, after a healthy cycle, we made to St. Paul's. There is an $18 charge to go inside, and there was a $30 charge to go to the Tower of London. So I'm like, maybe I'll just admire this from the outside, and next time I'm in London, we'll hit up the inside. I'm gonna be walking around the grounds and checking things out. I mean, obviously I'd like to go inside, but with Ashley not being here especially, I know that I'm gonna be back for a lot of this stuff, so I'm planning on going inside then. so I'm not like missing out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We'll be back. I mean, obviously it's amazing. Look at that animal. But we'll save the inside for another day. As for now, we've got another place to visit. Let's pop up the old map. Oh, the Millennium Bridge. This is the Millennium Bridge that we're walking across. And this is going to get us to our two next important hot spots. The Tate Modern Museum, formerly an old factory that was converted into a museum of art, and the Globe Theatre in reverse order. The Globe Theatre, this was Shakespeare's family home until he was a teenager when he only started to spend his summers here. Things were a little shaky when he was growing up. And if you thought we were going inside, you haven't been seeing the pattern here. No, that's not what today's about. Now we're gonna go check out the Tate Modern Museum. And I don't know, if it's free, we'll go inside. If not, then we'll be on our way. So I know I said I'd come in if it was free, and most of it is, but they do have some special exhibits that you have to pay for, and they look cool enough that I want to go see it. Picasso and a photography exhibit, so I'm gonna get in on that. Up at the Tate Museum, spent way more time there than I meant to. It was just so captivating and there was so much to see. And there's still so much to see that I didn't get the opportunity to. But we just don't have time for that. So we're gonna just keep on going with this day tour. It's already, oh man, I think it's like 2 o'clock. I don't even know if I'm halfway through yet. So we're gonna be on our way. And if you get the chance to come to the Tate Museum, you should spend way more time in there than I did. Onward. We've arrived at our next spot. This is the OXO building. It's known for shops and a couple restaurants. You know, it's just really cute, quaint little places that might be worth your time. It looks like there's some really cool spots and things that you can grab here. Not necessarily like a tourist trap kind of way, but just cute little shops that are trying to, you know, like mom and pop things, trying to do their best. I think it'd be worth a stop in. I don't think we're gonna be spending too much time here, but I wanted to stop by and at least see what it was. It's not like one of the main attractions, but it's definitely got some cool charm appeal to it. Not gonna buy anything today, but I could see a situation where Ashley would definitely want to buy something, because that's what she does. Trafalgar Square. There is so much going on here. Just look at the street vendors and the performers and the chalk artists, and there's a lot. It's probably London's, at least one of London's biggest hangout spots. We got all sorts of stuff going on here. Fortunately for us, it's a come, see, walk around, and move on kind of a place. So that's what we're gonna do. On to the next spot. As I mentioned a couple seconds ago, today was an anniversary of the Royal Air Force. So they're doing a huge big celebration. They had the flyovers and they had this parade that went down this mall from, well, including Trafalgar Square all the way down to the Victoria Memorial and Buckingham Palace. I can't believe I missed the Queen. We're just walking that way now, and on we go to the Victoria Memorial and Buckingham Palace. I'm getting tired. So right now, this is the Victoria Memorial, and it sits right in front of Buckingham Palace, where, yes, Pippa Middleton lives. I don't think they let us in the palace, just a guess, especially today since there's a lot of hubbub going on with the Air Force situation. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and move along after I get a little bit of B-roll here so you can enjoy, you know, the full surrounding area and get the real effect, and then we're gonna get going. She was a fighter. Next attraction here is Hyde Park, and I've just been cruising through on the bike. It's been real nice. There's a bike lane that's like really streamlined that takes you around the whole park. There's not a whole lot that actually goes like through the park, so might have to do some walking, which is fine. Been doing that all day. Not bitter at all. My feet aren't tired. I'm running out of steam. Gotta keep moving forward. wrapping things up here. Westminster Abbey, place of royal weddings. Pretty important spot in the monarchy, and beautiful church. At this point, it is too late for us to go inside, even if we wanted to, but we don't have time for that because the sun is almost down. We still have, I think there's one more spot to check out, which is Parliament. So, not a great day for Parliament. I imagine it looks way more impressive and beautiful without all the scaffolding on it. Big Ben in particular, I don't know what they did to it or what they're doing to it, but it makes it tough to appreciate its majesty. Big Ben, by the way, is actually the name of the bell, the clock, not the tower. It's the Elizabeth Tower, FYI. So maybe we'll just have to come back and appreciate this at some future date, but for now, I think to get a full appreciation for it, we're just gonna have to use our imagination. That was a lot of London. I think we saw everything. Okay, obviously we didn't see everything, but we saw a ton. There are a couple things that, you know, just had to get left out. Some of the things included like King's College, a couple more museums, and things that I don't even know that I missed. So obviously it's going to take some more time of exploring if we want to knock all those things off. But for a day, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm flying out tomorrow, gonna head back to the States and resume life as normal. So, till then, catch you next time.